Hi, welcome back, everybody. Today, what I'm going to be doing is finalizing the stones that I am picking out to work on the collection of angels. So I have already picked out a bunch of them. And so I'm going to be going through them again, because what I do a lot of the time is I'll pick a bunch of stones, put them aside for a couple of days, let them sit and marinate for a little while, and then I'll come back to it and have another look at it. For the most part, this is a very intuitive process. But what I also do once I have finalized the stones is I have a look at their metaphysical properties. So now this is not something that I necessarily talk about, and it's not something that I necessarily advertise when I am putting the finished pieces out for sale, but it is always something that I consider. And one of the books that I reference frequently is Love is in the Earth by Melody. Now, this unfortunately is an out of print book. You can still find copies of it from used bookstores, but if you're trying to find it off of someplace like eBay or Amazon, be prepared to pay through the nose for it. Luckily, there are a lot of resources online available now. So if you are looking for a particular stone energy, just do a search on the name of the stone and you will probably find it. So I am going to pull some of these things out, and I've got a couple of other stones on in my collection. So if I want to swap things out, like I said, this is a very intuitive process for me. So let's get started. All right, so this first one is called Black Sunstone, and I suspect that what this actually is quartz with mica. And I'm thinking that this probably will want to have either, let's see what I got here. I've got some sugilite. I think that looks awfully small. There's a head. Yeah, that's too small. I've already got a prehnite together with this, another stone, but that's about the right size. That's the size that I'm looking for. I'd like to put those together. Oh, come on. So in terms of a head, that's probably a good size to work with. It's not bad. This is an Amazonite. What about something like that? No, that stone's too big. Oh, that's unfortunate. So that is Azurite Malachite. It's a nice stone, but it's not going to work for what I'm doing here. What is that? That is a rainbow obsidian. How does that look? That's kind of funky. I like that. That's kind of a nice combination. Okay, so let's put that together. So that's got a nice sheen to it. That might work. So those are quite dark together. So that's a possibility. And then I also have here a petersite, which I think might work. That one. No, I don't like that. This is labradorite. still not enough contrast. So this one, not quite enough contrast between these two. So, oh. Let's have a look at this. This is blue goldstone, which is actually a man-made material. It's not a natural stone. It's glass. But let's see. It picks up the sparkliness in the other one. What's that? The stone is a bit big. This is a bit big. If it was a little bit smaller, it might work. Don't like the proportions. What about turning it that way? Yeah. That way. No. Okay. Goldstone is a no. Blue goldstone is a no. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so this is snowflake obsidian. Again, this one picks up some of the flex in this, so it might work. Not really a lot of contrast between those two. That versus that, or that one, no. I'll have to check if we've got any round ones. Okay, so I've got round snowflake obsidian, but that's too small. That's too small. Yeah, that doesn't work. Not like that. No, again, the proportion's not right. So this is hematite. Not bad, not great. Black sandstone. All right, so let me just check here about sunstone. Let's see what Melody says. Sunstone. Sunstone is a type of feldspar and crystallizes in the forms of masses and tabular crystals. The color range includes gray, green, yellow, brown, orange, pink, peach, and red. I suppose that's, yeah. Okay, so this mineral can be used to both clear and energize the chakras. It can also provide for a brightening of the chakras, allowing one to exhibit a floral freshness and a feeling of being squeaky clean. Alrighty then. It can be used to dissipate fearfulness, to alleviate stress, and to increase vitality. Okay, so possibly, okay, so if I'm using rainbow obsidian, all right, so here we have rainbow obsidian. Rainbow obsidian bring light and love to one's life, allowing for the recognition of the spiritual side of one's nature. It can also be used for gazing, especially in the areas of love matters, relationships, and total developments of one's etheric and physical form. Yeah, no. Okay. Okay, if you look at it from the perspective of being floral, fresh, and squeaky clean, yeah, that might work. It might work. Snowflake obsidian. Black obsidian with inclusions of white mineral, whose structure within the obsidian, when polished, resembles a snowflake. It allows one to recognize unnecessary patterns which remain in one's life and to redesign one's thought patterns to provide relief from undesired conditions. Okay. So, okay, it is a stone of purity, bringing both purity and balance to the body, mind, and spirit. It can be used in the treatment of disorders of the veins and the skeletal structure. Okay, so it's a stone of purity. Okay, so yeah, if that one would probably work better than the rainbow obsidian. Okay, so I'm going to leave that together for now and come back to that. I'm going to put that aside for a couple of days and then I'll come back to it and see how I feel about it. All right, so these are some of the ones that I've already picked out, and I'm reasonably happy with how they look. So this is a Picasso marble combined with a fancy jasper. There's a nice cloudy mysteriousness going on here that kind of reflects well with the Picasso stone. And then this here is a Kambaba jasper, which always, every time I look at it, reminds me of Vincent van Gogh painting, because it's just got that kind of swirly thing going on. And then I've paired that with a prehnite, and what that does is it picks up the really nice minty greens that are in here. This here is a rutilated quartz, and I am pairing that with I think this is chiastolite. I think that's what they call it, chiastolite. It's a fairy cross. And then next we've got bird's eye rhyolite, and I'm pairing that with a shell. And then I've got a pink opal. I'm pairing that with a shell again. And then I also have these little potch opals here. Now, potch opal is basically opal that has no color. So I've got these here. They've been in my collection for a long time, and I'm going to see whether or not I can work in some of the stones here into the wings and see if I can use those to create sort of a look of feathers. So the last couple of stones that I've got here are two purprite, and I'm not quite sure that I have anything that's going to be big enough to go with that. So that's going to require doing a little bit more hunting. So give me your opinion about what you think of this combination of stones. Like, let me know in the comments. I'll also put up a poll in the community on my YouTube channel, so you can pick one there as well. All right, so I was just looking through my box of stones and I came across this flowering obsidian, which is just absolutely a stunning stone. And then I was looking and thinking, okay, well, what can I maybe put with that? And I've got a bunch of these fancy jasper cups. So I am looking at possibly, no, maybe, no, it's not quite the right size and not quite the right color. Ah. Okay, nope, maybe not. But there's a nice little brownish orangey color in there that I think would look nice. Oh, let's see if I've got carnelian. What about mahogany jasper or mahogany obsidian? like plus like. Not quite. Not quite. Okay. That one. Sometimes you got to turn the stone a different way. No, not quite. All right. I think if maybe it was round, it might work. I don't have any round ones. I think those are going to be too small. If that's not the right size, then these are definitely not going to be the right size. Yeah, no, they're way too small. That's a fancy jasper again. This is peach moonstone. Again, too small. Nice color. That probably would work if it was a bigger stone. But way out of proportion there. So that's the carnelian. Oh, look at that. Oh, I like that. Oh, I really like that. Yeah, that's a nice color. That's a nice combination. I like that. All right, sold. All right, so I think we have a good number here. It's something that will keep me busy for a while anyways. All right, so there you go. That's what I'm going to start with. Let me know in the comment section which one is your favorite and which one you think I should start with. Do you agree with the choices that I've made for the combining of the stones? And if you have a different choice and a different combination that you would make, let me know, because I am interested in hearing that. Everybody has their own preferences, so it's always interesting to hear how you would put these combinations together. Anyways, I hope you have enjoyed this video today, and I will talk to you again next time. Thanks for joining in.